Alright, you guys, I didn't think I would be making this video, but I just said, you know what? If I'm gonna do it, might as well. So, and by doing it, I mean, tracking. So, yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be Monday, and I want to start off my week clean. Okay, so what do I mean by that? I basically mean that I want to, start fresh and jot down all of the expenses that I've made during the weekend. So let's get started. This is my little, grocery list. I actually went grocery shopping today, so we're going to go ahead and start with that, okay? Whew. I hope you guys are well. I had a very eventful weekend, to say the least, but a very, very good one. So, okay. Some things happened, such as me making an unexpected expense over at Staples, which was a very big penny. Did some grocery shopping, put in some gas as well. Have some money remaining. Excuse me. And also made myself a little bit of money. So, and also took out some money from a sinking fund. So, yeah. A lot of things. Okay. Let's start off backwards. I don't know why, but for me, it's kind of easier to recollect what I did today and then try to remember what I did tomorrow. So, yeah. Okay. By the way, I'm a little bit cold, so if you guys see me like going like this, it's because of that. I'm a little bit cold. I took a shower and my hair, I let it air dry, but it's still like drying by itself. I usually do not like to get myself like the blow dryer, I just don't want split ends, and that's what kind of like causes, your hair to be damaged. So 9 times out of 10, I air dry my hair, okay? Now, if I'm gonna be like going to sleep right away, then that's, when I dry my hair. I don't fall asleep with wet hair because, yeah, we're not about to do that. All right, so this sheet of my stickers, it's available down below. Go ahead and get it over at the Suns and Roses shop. There's a total of 60 stickers. You can get the groceries and also the gas, okay? And if you want something custom, feel free to go ahead and reach out to me through Etsy or even DM, and we can work something out. So yeah, I'm always there to help. All right, let's go. So I spent a total of this is at Walmart, okay? $47.85 in groceries. So let me go ahead and take that out. Go over here. What day's today? 26. All right. And we said it was $47.85. Okay, now if you guys know me, then you know that I allocate $50 per week for myself and my groceries. So that was a little bit under. So meaning we do have some money left over. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this wallet right now. Head into groceries. And you can see I have some change here. And we have $2 and some change. So this is what's left over from the $50 that I allocate for myself. Let me take this out and put it in here for the time being. Okay. I gotta take that change out anyway. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. If not, after I'm done, recording the video. Let me go ahead and take this sticky out because it's no longer useful. All right. We're going to open it back up, but, you got to do what to do. Okay. So the place that I went today before groceries was actually to the thrift shop, okay? Now, that's kind of like my go-to store. I don't know why, it's just become a habit of myself and my family to go on Sundays because everything's like $1. And I made such a good purchase. You guys will be so stinking proud of me. You would. I know you'll be so effing proud of me. So, just to give you like a little background story, okay? And I'm gonna make it quick because, you know, you're here for the finances, not for the storytelling. But there's a reason as to why I make these purchases. So you need to know the reason why. And that's a little bit of chisme. So, okay. So last year, you know, I wanted to get myself a printer. But not just any type of printer, but an inkjet printer, okay? There's a big difference between a desk jet and an inkjet printer. Now, normally, these inkjet printers range from like 200 to like flipping 400. They could go as high as like $1,000, okay? Just depends on the brand and whatever. Point blank is, I wanted the inkjet, which is, you know, a better version of what I currently have, so that my stickers would be even better, okay, quality wise. And I'm not saying they're not, because look at this, they're good quality, you know, but I want the best, right? But unfortunately, the best sometimes it's, you know. And I was like, oh my god. So last year I was super debating. I'm like, should I buy it, should I not? Oh my god, but that's so expensive, like, you know, because the ones that I was like looking through were like high up in like the $400 range, $500, right? And I was like, oh my god, no, I can't do that, like that's too much money. And I know that when you run a business, you know, you gotta invest, but still, that's a lot of money. So I was like, all right. So then a couple, you know, days passed by, and I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and check out the thrift shop. And I did find one that happened to be an inkjet, but literally I examined the heck out of it, and I noticed that there was something wrong, you know, with the printer itself, and it was an Epson type of printer. And I'm like, ah, no wonder they put in it like so effing cheap, you know, because it was like just like 20 bucks. And like, who really goes into a thrift shop to look at printers? Literally zero to nobody, right? But just me. Apparently, you know, okay. So I didn't end up getting it. And I was a little bummed because I'm like, ah, man, I really thought that, you know, this time around, like I found the one, you know, but it just didn't happen. So I let it go. So usually when I let things go, better things come my way. I don't know why, but I just let it go, and then the things come naturally to me in divine timing, right? So mind you, this happened last year, okay? And I let it go. I'm like, I'm okay with the printer that I currently have. That's fine, you know? If I happen to stumble across one, you know, one day, that's perfect. So today at the thrift shop, I go ahead and I grab a few things here and there, nothing too special. Everything was like $1. I grabbed this beautiful gray wool coat for like $1, which was originally like $20, right? And then I'm like looking other things. I got like a brand new pair of like sandals, you know, for summer. Brand new. You guys want to see it? Hold up, because I have it literally right next to me. Hold up. Like with tags and everything. Mind you, I got a big foot, okay? So these are literally brand new. And everything today that was yellow was $1. So look at this. Brand new sticking sandals. And they're so flipping cute, and I can't wait to wear them. Anyway, so I grabbed this and the coat. And then I'm like looking around by the electronics section, right? And I go ahead and I see two printers, and one of those happens to be white. And I'm like, this looks so stinking fancy, the white one. And it looked clean too, right? It didn't have like any cracks or anything. So I'm like, let me look at it. And I'm looking at it, literally has no buttons. As soon as I see no buttons, for some stinking reason in my mind, it registers that this is high end. You know, when you see buttons, that's when you know that's cheap. But when you don't see buttons, you're like, okay, this is up there. But at the time when I, you know, grabbed the printer, I really didn't care about it being expensive or not, whatever. I just wanted to see if it worked and what type of printer it was. So I go ahead today and march my way towards, you know, the testing station that they have literally. It's a flipping desk with a cord thing that you can, you know, plug it in. Literally, that's what it is. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and, you know, test this out. My goodness, as soon as I put in that, the thing, the flipping printer, I felt like that was no joke. Wally, okay? Have you guys seen Wally? If you have, you know, drop down below the word Wally, okay? That thing, like the whole LCD screen or whatever, like turned on, and then it opened by itself. I'm like, oh my god, this is some like, you know, technology-ish that I'm not used to. Now, mind you, I was like, ooh, nice, right? Okay, so I went ahead and I'm like, okay, like looking all over it. Mind you, I spent, no joke, like 30 minutes or more testing it, trying to connect it to my phone, trying to see if the Wi-Fi worked, if the Bluetooth, like all the bells and whistles, right? And I'm like, okay, trying to figure out how to even open this flipping printer, let alone how to figure out how to put in this stinking ink, okay? So as I open the printer, I see the ink thing zook, go in the middle. I was like, oh, hell no. This is a flipping inkjet. I was like, yes. But I couldn't scream it because, you know, people were like roaming around me, you know, like lingering around me. I'm like, mind you, I'm literally quiet AF, right? So I'm like, oh my God, okay, it's working. I'm like, let me try and print out something, right? So it actually prints something, but nothing shows up. So I'm like, oh, hell no. Tell me the inks aren't messed up. So then I go ahead and I open the inks, take ink by ink out. There's nothing. So I'm like, okay. So there's literally no ink in here. If that's the only issue, I could live with that. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I get on my phone, I'm like, Googling the F out of the flipping printer, okay? I Googled it. You guys are not going to believe how much the printer was worth. Take a wild guess down below. Pause the video right now. Drop down below what you think that printer was worth. I'm going to allow you to come back. Are you back? Are you back? Okay. Guys, the printer was worth $899. I was shooketh to my effing core because I was like, ain't no mother effing way. I was like, come to me, right? I was like, I'm not letting this shit go. So I was like, ooh. So then I go to my mom and I'm like, Mom, we gotta skedaddle. We gotta go. And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, I'll tell you in the car. And I'm like, I couldn't hold it in. And then I told my mom, right, like super quiet. And I'm like, Mommy, this thing is worth $900. She's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. And remember last year I told you that I was looking for one? She's like, yeah, does it work? I'm like, it effing works. And it's only $20. I was shit my pants, right? Okay. So my mom was like, okay. So then we end up leaving, right? As I'm in the cash register, I'm literally like super excited for my stinking printer. And then I'm like, oh wait, I think that I have like a $5 coupon off. Could I use it? The guy's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Of course. Bum. The whole entire thing ended up costing me $18 because, you know, I round up for the donation thing. So here it is, $18. So I'm like, yes. So look, you see, originally the printer, 20 bucks. The shoes, $1, and the coat, $1. I ended up saving $32. But you know what? I know I ended up saving way stinking more because I know that printer is worth a lot of money. And it works, you guys. I'm so happy. So yeah, that was my little, you know, shebang. Okay, so I spent a total of $18 at the Goodwill. Okay. There you go. So yeah. I know it was a lot of story, but you guys needed to know the meats and the potatoes to get the soup correct, okay? So yeah. All right. I should put thrift shop. Should I put thrift shop? Goodwill, thrift shop? It's okay. I don't wanna, Okay, what else did I do today? I think that was it. Yeah. All right. Now let's head into yesterday. Because yesterday I spent a lot of money and I also did a little bit of interchanging, and I also helped out my sister and she gave me a big tip. Well, for me it's big. For you it might not be, but for me it is. All right. So my sister needed some help yesterday. Okay? Which was the 25th. She had 2 balloon setups. If you guys don't know, my sister runs a balloon business, when she goes and decorates people's events, houses or whatever, or parties with like these really, really huge, nice, decorations. Like I'm talking about like how I don't even want to mention their name, but those the Kardashians or whatever, how like they set up like their whole system balloons. Okay, my sister runs something like that, okay? And she needs help, or she needed help yesterday. So I offered my help, and I had to be at my sister's house at 1 p.m. So here's a kicker that you guys will not like, and you guys are going to be like, oh my God, I cannot believe you. We're not going to talk about my sister right now. You're going to see how my whole entire day played out. So I woke up late AF because I went to sleep on Friday late AF, okay? So I woke up late on Saturday morning. I woke up at like 10ish. Then I decided to go ahead and cook my father and I some breakfast, right? Okay. That lingered on to like 11ish. By the time I got ready and I got, put on some makeup, went ahead and did blow dry my hair and stuff like that, it was already 12:10 at the time that I left my house. I needed to be at my sister's house at 1 p.m. to help her out for her second setup. She had 2 setups back to back, and I told her that I'll make it for her second one. So from 12:10, I had that time to go ahead and make the biggest purchase of my life literally in a few minutes, okay? Now here's the thing. You guys remember how I switched over from Optimum over to the Verizon, internet thing? You guys remember that whole fiasco that happened? Okay. So I did that. And then we received an email that we were due a credit of $158, okay? Now, mind you, 3 people pay for that service. So those $158 had to be divided by 3 people. Well, guess what? They issued us, Optimum, the card with the $158 and a debit card, okay? Mind you, we couldn't even use or go to the ATM and take out in cash the $158. We literally had to use it up at a store, okay? Any store. But mind you, we received the letter literally 2 days before the flipping card expired. Tell me how unfair is that? And I'm going to show you the card because I don't want you guys thinking that I'm BSing you. Hold up. Hold up. Because I got to... Okay. I know it's not valid anymore, but... Okay. You see? So this is the card that they gave us. All right? I don't know if you guys see over there. The date, 1/26. Okay? That's when this card flipping expired. So I was like, oh my God, we literally only have like 1 or 2 days. We got it late at night on the 24th. That's when we opened the card, and not the card, but the mail where the card was in. We're like, oh, we only have 2 days to use this up. How the heck are we gonna do that, right? So I said, you know what, it's okay. I'll go ahead and I'll purchase things that I know that I'll need. So I started thinking, I'm like, girl, you only have like literally maybe less than 30 minutes. How are you going to use this up like that and also still make it on time to be at your sister's house at 1 p.m.? First thing that came to mind, girl, get yourself some inks. So I went ahead and I went to Staples and I got myself a bunch of inks. I will show it to you, but I already organized them and I don't want to like bring them out and put them back in. So I got a bunch of inks. I got tissues that I know that I'm going to need because I always need tissues for my home near here. Also for my job. They don't supply that, so whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get some tissues. I'm going to get hand sanitizer, like things, you know, to go ahead and make up for those $158. Well, I ended up using it all. Literally in the nick of time. I got at my sister's house at 1:03 p.m. So I was like, and then you might be thinking, well, Sons, where the heck are you going to get the money from? Now, if you remember correctly, it was 158, right? All right, divided by 3 people. That means each person is going to be receiving or was to be receiving $52. But I'm taking out my $52. But if you times the 52, we're not going to round it up, okay? That means $104 I had to take out from somewhere to go ahead and give it out physically in cash to my mother and to my father, right? Which I did. So I took that cash out of my month ahead sinking fund. Yep. I went ahead and I'm like, you know what? This is the least one that I'm worried about, and that's the one that I'm going to take out cash from. And that's what I did. So this morning I gave my father, here you go, your $52. My mother, here you go, your $52. And then we're done. So that little, what do you call it? Expense that I made over at Staples was a total of 160 something. So I literally went above the 158 because of flipping tax that I was not, you know, calculating. So that was my bad. Anyway, let me go ahead and try and find that. I hope that I put it here somewhere, because the last thing I need is for me not to remember where the heck I put that thing. I think it was 100 and something. Now, originally, I actually wanted to use those 158 on that debit card to buy myself, you know, some food. But I didn't have enough time. I was rushing. I had to get it done. So, yeah. And it was either me spend all that money over on Staples or us losing that money of $158. And I was not about to lose that money. You guys know me. I don't play with money like that. But, yeah. Anyway, I don't think that I can find the flipping... what you call it? Here? No. I don't think I can find... or I don't know where the heck I put the receipt, but if I remember correctly, I had to take out like $10 from one of my cash envelopes from my wallet. So 158 plus 10, 168. We're gonna round it up to 168, okay? That I made over at Staples. Okay. Staples. 168. All right. Let's go ahead and put this down. Here's the thing. I just don't want you guys, you know, thinking like that I'm just like randomly spending money like out of nowhere. No, there is a reason. Believe me. So, yeah. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so that's the store that I went to. Then I helped out my sister the entire day, and I think that afterwards I then went home to go ahead and feed Tommy. Yeah, so I only had this one expense. She actually treated my mother and I, because we were both helping her out, to some food, and she paid for that as like a treat. And then on top of that, I went back with my sister to go and pick up some of the setups. You guys, I had to lift like 50 pounds. I don't even know how to give you like a range of like how far it was from the car and like freezing stinking cold. So my sister, I know that she kind of like felt bad, so that's why she gave me like a little tip. Not little, a lot, but yeah. Okay, so she ended up giving me a total of $40. Okay, but I spent $10 from the 40. So what I have right here is 30 from the 40 that she gave me. So that's extra money, you know, that I wasn't counting on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here. Super grateful and thankful. And what I like to do when I receive, you know, money that is unexpected, I like to go ahead and put a little sticker, you know, because I received some unexpected income, which I'm super happy about. I'm not doing it on here, but you know what, this time around I'm gonna put it here because I'm happy about it. Okay. Okay, now let's see how much money. Oh wait, so okay, I just remembered. So before going to Staples, I put in some gas. Yes. Okay, I'm telling you, that day I was like, I had to do so many things, but I did manage to put gas, and it was $19 of gasoline. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab my gas sticker and put some gasoline. By the way, you guys, I'm sorry if I'm like talking too much in this video. But there's a reason for everything. And it's my life, so it's my life. I wanna live forever. I don't know the lyrics, but I like that song. All right, let's go ahead and put here $19. There you go. That's it. Yeah, that's that. What else did I do? No, that was it. All right, so I did a lot, and I actually had some money remaining from my gasoline venture, and we have that right here. I gotta take this pom-pom out and wash it. I think it's getting a little dirty. Okay, so I am left with $33 according to this little sticky that my niece gave me. Let's see if it's true. So we have 10, 20, 31, 32, 33. It's true. Okay. I don't need any money in for this week, because I will be getting paid this week. Thank God. Because, you know, who doesn't want that extra money coming in, right? Okay. So now I can get rid of this little sheet, because we took care of that. I gotta make myself some more of those. All right. And that money is for this little savings challenge that's available down below. Feel free to go ahead and get it over at my PayHip website. Super cute. Along with others, I don't think that I shared with you guys, but there are new savings challenges that you guys can go ahead and do. Super cute, adorable, and yeah. All right, let's go ahead and close this. And now we're gonna go ahead and count how much money we have left over, okay? Let's see. Okay. I don't want to put it near here. So this is income that I had from my sister giving me money, and income that's left over from my cash envelopes. So it's a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. $65, you guys. Now what I should do is I should put it back into the month ahead. You guys think I should do that? I feel that I should do that. Let me go ahead and grab my sinking funds wallet, all right? 1 second. By the way, you guys, I got my masks. Remember that I ordered them over at Amazon because they're really like good quality. You guys want to see them? It's like a box, literally. Hold on. There's like a total of like 50. And I just like it because it comes so many colors. Look. Yeah. Hopefully I remember. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want it. I'm just using them to, like, you know, caution, because of my job. People are like sick left and right, and I like to take care of myself, so yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up, and let's see what I'm actually left with over at month ahead. All right, because like I said, I did come in here and took some money out. So in month ahead, we currently have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that money with this. So let's go ahead and now count it all. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we have $145, okay? And that's where we're gonna leave it at. Now, hopefully, you know, I'm able to go ahead and fulfill this more and not take out from it. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for coming through. If you made it all the way to the end, go ahead and write out the word month ahead or the words month ahead. And yeah, it just lets me know that you guys made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Feel free to go ahead and check out the Suns and Roses shop for any stickers that you may need, whether it's these, the days off, or savings challenges. Super, super cute. And with that, I'll let you guys go. Have a lovely night and an amazing week. Have a good one. Bye.